What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, we're not relatively talking about a conspiracy theory. Today we're going to be talking about a creepypasta, actually, and this is probably going to be not the only creepypasta video I do. And I really really enjoy creepypasta videos. I watch a lot from different YouTubers. So this is going to be we're going to be doing Slender Man today, and everyone should know about Slender Man. They made a movie about it, like, I don't even know, a couple years ago, I think. I don't really remember. I didn't watch it. I don't think it was that good. But, yeah, so today we're going to be doing Slender Man, and hope you guys enjoy. So let's get right into it. Slender Man is a fictional supernatural entity that emerged from internet folklore in 2009. Originally created in an online Photoshop competition on Something Awful forums by Eric Knudsen under the pseudonym Victor Surge, Slenderman is depicted as a tall, faceless figure in a dark suit, often with unnaturally long limbs and the ability to extend tendrils from his body. He is associated with stalking, abducting, and physiologically tormenting his victims, often targeting children or those who investigate him. The character quickly became a viral phenomenon, inspiring countless works of fan fiction, art, and videos, including the most popular web series, Marble Hornets. Despite being fictional, Slenderman's lore has sparked real-world controversy, including a tragic criminal case involving young fans who claimed to act in his name, blurring the lines between fiction and reality in modern internet culture. So, Slenderman is one of the most well-known examples of creepypasta, a genre of internet horror stories designed to be shared and adapted by users. The character's appeal lies in his ambiguity. He has no clearly defined backstory, which allows creators to expand his mythos. Slenderman is typically described as unnaturally tall, sometimes over 8 feet, wearing a black suit and tie with a blank, featureless white face, as I just said earlier. He's depicted lurking in the forest, abandoned areas, or near children, and his presence is associated with paranoia, hallucinations, and memory loss, a phenomenon often referred as slender sickness. The mythos suggests Slenderman preys on individuals by stalking them relentlessly, causing physiological torment. I am not good at speaking, apparently. Victims may experience strange occurrences, such as distorted photographs, static-filled audio recordings, and sudden feelings of dread. He is said to be able to teleport, stretch his limbs to unnatural lengths, and use his shadowy tendrils to capture or manipulate people. These traits make him more of an archetype of fear than a traditional villain. Slenderman gained popularity through user-generated content, most notably the YouTube series Marble Hornets 2009 to 2014, which portrayed him as the Operator, a shadowy figure who drives its victims to madness. The creator's lore has been expanded through other media, including video games like Slender, The 8 Pages, and Slender, The Arrival, as well as books and movies. Although Slenderman is purely a creepypasta and it's purely fictional, he has real-world consequences. In 2014, two 12-year-old girls in Wisconsin stabbed a classmate claiming they were trying to appease Slenderman, which led to widespread media coverage and more panic about the influence of internet horror stories. This incident highlighted the blurred boundaries between online fantasy and reality and sparked discussions about the power of digital folklore in modern culture. I never used to believe in urban legends. Slenderman, ghosts, all of it. I thought it was just internet nonsense meant to scare kids. But what happened to me last fall changed everything. I was hiking alone in the woods behind my house, something I did often to clear my mind. The trail was familiar, winding through the dense thicket of trees that seemed to swallow sound. That day, though, the woods felt off. It was too quiet. No birds, no rustling leaves, just the crunch of my boots on the path. About an hour in, I started to feel like I wasn't alone. At first, I brushed it off as paranoia, but then I saw something, a tall figure staying near off the trail. He was so still, I almost mistook him for a tree. He wore a black suit, but his face wasn't right. It was like a blank, smooth, pale mask. I froze, my stomach dropping. But when I blinked, he wasn't there anymore. I told myself it was a trick of the light, but I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The air seemed heavier, and every shadow felt alive. I quickened my pace, desperate to make it back to the main road. That's when I saw him again, standing directly in the path. He hadn't moved, or maybe he had, and I just hadn't noticed. My chest tightened, and his arms, long, impossibly long, began to stretch toward me. I turned and ran, crashing through the underbrush. I didn't care about the trail anymore, I just needed to get away. But no matter how fast I ran, I could feel him behind me. His presence like a shadow I couldn't escape. Finally, I burst out of the woods, collapsing on the edge of my backyard. I looked back, expecting to see him emerge from the trees, but there was nothing. Just a silent forest. I haven't gone back into those woods since. Sometimes, though, when I'm lying in bed at night, I feel the same heavy presence, like he's standing just outside my window, waiting, watching. And I know one day he'll come back for me. So that is the story of Slender Man. Short video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll do more creepypasta videos and more stories like that. So have a good rest of your night. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.